think it was Andy Edwards. You know Andy? It's like he was on Beato. Just like a English commentator on music.
Wait for it, mate. 1, 2, 3. Tremendous effort.
Hello and welcome to this video. On this video you'll be seeing an interview, or I'd rather say a conversation, between myself and the British comedy legend Al Murray. This is a long interview, and on this video I will be including the whole lot because I feel it's one of the best conversations I've had on here. It's a long interview, but I think it's funny, interesting, and it really is about Al and my love of the drums and of prog, and it's a celebration really. Al Murray is a British comedy legend. Now, those of you who watch this channel regularly will know I do make pathetic attempts at comedy on this channel, although I am no comedian. But I do love comedy and I like being silly. And there are a few heroes I have in comedy. And many, many years ago, and this has influenced the sort of surrealist humour that we have here, I became a very big fan of Harry Hill. And in the early days, Al appeared on that show, and that's where I first saw him.
My big brother Alan. If it's too hard, I can't understand it.
So he's been an influence on me comedically. We have crossed paths before. I met him a few years back at one of the drum shows, but back then I don't think he'd seen the channel. Now he watches the channel and he's a big fan of the channel, and that's a lovely thing to have happened after he's given so much pleasure to me over the years. And I don't mean that in a sexual way, but I mean it in a comedic way. And so this last year I got involved in a charity single which had a whole bunch of drummers on it for the Ukrainian band Anti-Tiller. You can actually see in the background I've got the flag with Anti-Tiller, and the band signed it. And I shared drum duties on that with a whole host of great drummers, including Al. And so we've actually played together, we've met, but it's only more recently that Al's come across the channel. And he, I don't mean like the English channel, I'm getting confused here. I'm trying to do this quite seriously. But this is not a serious video. This is a fun video, but it's full of a lot of love. Al, I really appreciate you doing the interview. I hope we can do more like this because I just felt that there was something special going on. And it really is a celebration of music, drumming, and Phil Collins, which he should be celebrated. So this is a long video, so pause it here, go and make yourself a cup of tea or coffee or whatever you like, maybe an alcoholic drink. I don't mind that. I will allow that today. Maybe some cake or biscuits, or I don't know, Pringles, or something healthy like a bunch of bananas. That's always good. Think about your biome, remember that, and settle back and settle in and sit back. Then settle back and then sit back and watch this video, and I hope you enjoy this. Is that any good?
This one's called Me Running with a Pint in the Opposite Direction.
I'm not going to do an introduction. I'm going to do that at home.
Oh yeah.
And then
because you can't.
Cool.
Because you want to see how
it's too exciting.
Do you want to see how? You want to see how funny it's going to be before you.
Hello, Al.
Andy. In the flesh, extraordinary. Not my YouTube.
No, and you the same.
Yeah.
We must both be having that feeling.
Yeah.
Am I taller or smaller? Or
Well, you're set up higher than me.
I did say I wanted to be a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Because your celebrity is obviously much greater than mine.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that is true. But you're a big deal now. You've talked to Rick Beato.
I have. Have you talked to him?
No, I haven't. No. You're in the Beato seat for this interview. I'm in the Andy Edwards position.
So I really wanted to talk to you.
Yeah.
Well, really, because you're famous, it'll get some views, and
Fine,
you know.
yeah.
But you know, forgetting that side of it, I've been very aware that you are not only a comedian,
Yeah.
but you are also a drummer like myself.
Yeah.
Born around about the same time.
Yeah.
And a big progressive rock fan.
Yeah, that's right.
So I wanted to talk about all that, you know, and all your interest in that.
Yeah.
But on top of that, of course, and this is very important, I'm signed up and I play because they're the greatest drums in the world.
They are.
British Drum Company. I endorse these drums. These are the best drums in the world, right? I am sat here in front of my British Drum Company kit here. And the British Drum Company, believe it or not, every drum is built by Al.
Yeah, I make them all.
You make them all,
Yeah,
don't you?
and so fitting them into the tour at the moment is pretty difficult. Yeah.
And he's just sold this one to me at an extortionate price. Now I am joking, but you are involved in the drum company.
Yeah.
So it was wonderful when you got in touch, because then I said, you know, I'll play your drums.
Yeah.
So we got a lot to talk. I love to talk about the company because it's such an interesting thing.
Well, we have lots of mutuals, I think, as well. So through drumming. So it's quite. I mean, I've been involved. We've been going for 10 years now, and I would, anyone who wants to get involved with the drum business, my first straight up advice would be, don't do it, you fool. The sleepless nights. I mean, basically, I remember having a conversation with my bank manager. That sounds like a big potatoes thing to say, but he said basically what you've had is 5 once in a lifetime events all at the same time. So we had Brexit, so leaving the single market, we had the pandemic, then a war in Europe, mainland Europe, which put the price of birch up. I don't know if anyone was aware of that.
Which they make the drums out of.
Make the drums out of.
Yeah.
And then, of course, a trade war from the American tariff aspect, and then a war in the Middle East, and all happening at once. And since the pandemic, it's been pretty tricky, actually, I'll be honest with you. I sort of don't want to get too bogged down in it, apart from saying, like, the way the drums are made, they are completely made by hand. So the guys cut the ply with a Stanley knife. And
I've been up to the factory. It's astonishing.
It's incredible.
And now Al's been on the channel, and some of you, the drummers, have been alerted to the British Drum Company and how unique it is.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I can get up there and do in factory.
Well, that would be brilliant. We can definitely do that.
We'll sort that
Why not?
out.
We'll sort that out. Yeah.
And Nico McBrain from My Maiden, he plays them.
He does. Yeah.
And I'll be able to get him down.
And
for
he's
my
involved.
visits
He's involved with the company as well. Yeah. Well, if you could get Nico, why not? He's a tremendous fellow. I mean, he's. I had to interview him for a drum show about 7 or 8 years ago, and I asked him one question. He talked for 90 minutes.
I have met him. I happened to go to some gig, and I sat down and I looked around, and he was sat next to me, and I was like, "Oh, hello."
Yeah.
So to give this a bit of structure, anyway, Al, what I've done is, because they like a top 10 by lots. So what I've done,
brilliant!
I've done a top 10 here.
Excellent. On the back of an envelope.
So I've worked at this. So what I've got here is the top 10 celebrity drummers.
Right.
And I've ranked it in technical ability and skill.
Oh right. Well, yeah.
No, you've done well on it.
Oh,
You're not number one.
Right.
You're not number one.
Imagine I would be.
But I've gone through them. Now, I've got to be honest, a lot of these I've estimated the skill level.
Fine, okay.
And taken in context and things like that.
Yeah,
so, number 10, and there'll be little pictures coming. They'll be in between us here.
Production,
If you've got anything to throw, but if you don't want, you can just sit there while I read the list out.
Sure, yeah, well, you can put the pictures over my face if you need to.
Rob, you're here. You can do things where you can actually make him turn into the drummer. That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Deep fake.
This is going to surprise you. This is the way now, you'll see the logic as I go through. So at number 10, fellow comedian, Chevy Chase.
That's right. He plays little, doesn't he? Yeah.
Now apparently he was in the original Steely Dan. Well, when I say that, he used to play in a band with the original members of Steely Dan. So he's got to be quite good, hasn't he?
Well, or it's him that's the reason they've pursued brilliant drummers ever since.
Because they were trying to fill his shoes, or they just...
Well, all he was lousy.
I don't think it's that.
No, because their thing with drummers is preposterous. There's the stories, isn't there? When they get Steve Gadd in, they go, well, we don't really want him. He like plays drags and stuff. It's
Exactly.
all a bit. There's too many roughs in it.
And Fagan's a grumpy man,
Yeah.
and he used to throw stuff at Steve
Yeah.
Gadd, saying, "You know what Chevy would have done in this situation? What's the matter with you?" It was Tuesday, did the
Yeah.
Bernard Purdy, Jeff
Yeah.
Porcaro,
Yeah.
all of them.
All of them instead of Chevy Chase.
Yeah, Chevy Chase.
Yeah, I mean, because they're. I mean, you've talked about this an awful lot. Because I do watch Andy's channel. I subscribe even.
Ah, do you?
Yeah. Well, when I saw you spoken to Bill Bruford, I thought I sort of need to see that sooner rather than
Yeah.
later because he's so interesting.
We'll get on to all this.
Yeah, we'll get on to, but their attitude to drummers is essentially mad. That you get the best drummers in the world, right? You know, I don't really like that. You know, and also I think because I find their records quite sterile, and they get more sterile, they get more antiseptic and sterile as they go. And so Asia is where for me they fall off a cliff because it's just too sterile and
Well, they got Wendell, haven't they, on drums by the end of that bloody machine they built. But I did all this. This is all written me out. Yeah, I'm not recycling that for you. So, at number 9, apparently played snare drum, got his rudiments down. Alan Turing.
You're kidding.
Yeah, the guy that invented the computer and
Really?
had to eat that apple. You know.
Really?
Yeah. Alan Turing was, and I imagine he's got to be good, hasn't he?
Well, he's maths, isn't he?
Yeah.
His polyrhythms would have been something else.
Yeah, can you imagine it? 1916, no problem for Alan. So yeah, I was surprised he played the drums. That's what AI said anyway. So check it out if you want. Get involved. Right, at number 8, this is incredible. From the TV programme Flog It,
Yeah.
Mr. Paul Martin.
You're kidding.
He plays drums, and you're not going to believe this. Before he was the celebrity that is the presenter of Flog It, he played drums with Average White Band, Choir Boys,
Stop it.
and Dogs D'Amour.
Oh.
And I saw Dogs D'Amour when they just started at Wolverhampton Polytechnic.
So that would have been him.
I could have well been that I actually have experienced Paul Martin in the flesh drumming, but I can't remember it. But if it was, he was doing a good job. So I put it at number 8 just based upon that information.
Fine. Extraordinary.
I mean, what's your biggest gig you've done?
Who
else? This calling me up now.
Fantastic.
It's the wife.
Oh, fair enough.
Hello? Yeah, I'm doing the interview right now, Danny, so you're going to be in the video.
This will be. He won't.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you'll be in.
Do you want us to just say hello to Al? Just say hello to my wife, go on.
Hello there. How you doing? Yeah, I'm great. Yeah, we're in a tiny hot room. I beg your pardon? Oh, well, another time. I mean, we're on tour for another year or something, so, you know, any time you want to come see the show, you know, you'd be more than welcome. No worries. I'll put it back on.
You're right, Daddy, I'll see you in a bit, alright. See you in a bit. What's the matter?
He never plans it, but it just happens.
It just happens, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Do that then. Alright, see you then. Bye. Bye. Yeah, this is not a joke. She's not very happy because our dog's weed on her iPad.
Oh, no.
And it's taken the iPad out. I've had this in the, you know, so...
That would, she would be not happy.
No.
Yeah. Is that forgivable? I don't know. Can you forgive?
Yeah,
I suppose so. You forgive a dog for doing that.
Yeah,
No,
if you human did it, it'd be a different story.
No, the
wouldn't it?
biggest gig I've done is the O2. So I did a bunch of arena gigs quite a long time ago, and absolutely hated it.
Who was that with?
Me, well, by myself.
What, doing like a drum solo
No,
show?
stand up. Stand up. It's the biggest stand up.
Oh, what about drumming?
Oh, drumming.
Bloody hell, I thought you did.
What would that be?
What's your biggest gig on drums? I want to know if you could beat Paul Martin with that.
Well, the biggest thing.
Because it said semi-professional on the Wikipedia.
Well, no, I played Download with the band I was in a few years ago. when we did a double drummer thing and that, and we played at Hyde Park as well with a band. It was a band called Geezer, and we did a double drummer thing, which was really good fun.
And what was that like playing in front of an audience on drums? It's easier than stand up, surely.
You know what? If there are drummers there, it really gives me the ick and the fear.
No, I don't get that.
Right. Well, yeah, but you.
I just think I'm better than them.
Well, yeah, there you are. See, whereas I just think I'm going to get found out, right? so yeah.
The biggest thing you've ever done,
Yeah.
is the thing we did together. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Because we both played on that Ukrainian band Antitilla.
Antitilla, yeah.
And it was with Charlie Morgan, proper drummer.
That's right.
So I'll put a bit of that in here now.
Yeah.
You'll see now me and Al, because we were friends.
I had such a nightmare with the tech on that, like trying to get all the cameras.
I can see your face on it. It looks like you've done it for about the 50th take. This better bloody be the
damn
one.
thing to go. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Shall I move on from Paul Martin?
Yeah.
Right, this is a good one. Number 7, I've got Mr. Samuel Morse, inventor of the Morse code.
No,
Was
come
also
on.
a drummer at the same time.
Oh come on! I think the AI's pulling your leg.
I tried to check it out.
Right.
Be a little bit. Check these out. It'd be nice if he was, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean it would. I mean because it goes with his.
Yeah.
Everything's dots and dashes, isn't it?
It is all dots and dashes. Being a prog fan, of course.
Yeah.
Which famous prog track starts with Morse code?
Whatever it is. I can't remember how it goes.
I saw an AI thing this morning, and it was basically Keir Starmer just doing an a cappella version of YYZ.
Right. That's a niche appeal.
You're loving public await.
Okay, I've got to go do a meet and greet.
All right, then.
I'll be 10 minutes.
But you in the my meet,
Yeah,
in the middle
yeah.
of my interview. Wait, hang on, what's happened here? Hang on. Oh! He's gone. He's gone. That was all right. What?
Sorry about that.
Yeah. We've been here for an hour and a half.
Yeah, I know. It took a little longer than I thought.
I don't know whether anyway,
Autographs. Where were we?
autographs.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you asked, so we got to Samuel Morse, hadn't we?
Yeah.
At number 6 on my list. Do you remember this? Oh yeah, you for them it's just like a
Yeah,
few
it's just
seconds.
happened,
Yeah,
isn't
but
it?
for us,
Yeah,
we've just
yeah.
it's lost its momentum, hasn't it?
Slightly.
You're a professional though, so you can get back into this straight
Well,
away.
let's
I
find
can't.
out.
So at number 6, it's boring this one. Billy Bob Thornton.
Really?
Yeah, supposed to be a very good drummer.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but it's not really. That was the worst one. But
But
I
what, he'd
needed,
been playing country music, wouldn't he? Do you think he's got a wicked Texas shuffle then?
I imagine so. I would like to see him form a band with Steven Seagal. Because he plays the guitar, doesn't he?
He does,
and I imagine Billy Bob Thornton would be the perfect drummer for that
Yeah, that
band.
would work very well, wouldn't it?
Get Keanu Reeves on bass.
Yeah.
Plays a bit. Oh no,
Does he play
Jason
bass?
Momoa.
Jason Momoa, he plays bass, does he?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Didn't know that.
Yeah,
And he's proper, is he?
yeah, they're all proper. We're all dealing with proper. Now, what I've got at number 5.
Yeah.
At number 5, I put Hugh Laurie. Now, I have no clue whether he plays the drums or if he's any good. I just assumed, because it's Hugh Laurie, I'll bet you he's good on the drums.
He plays the piano, doesn't he? He had an album of like.
He does everything, doesn't he?
He can do everything. Yeah, he's one of those sort of high status talent people.
So do you think that's a good, just stab in the dark that Hugh Laurie's going to be really good on drums?
I think there's a high chance you.
Can you use your celebrity connections to find out whether that's the case?
Try to find out.
Yeah, and then give me a message back. We'll follow up with this.
I
You
must
see?
know some people who know some.
Yeah,
people.
go check it out for us.
Okay.
Live together for the first and almost definitely the last time. Hugh Laurie, Patrick Moore and Phoebe Legere.
Deep down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans, way up in the woods among the evergreens, they stood an old cabin made of wood. Leave the country boy named Johnny be good. He never learned to run his right
This is a good one. One of my favourite actors here at number 4, John Stamos.
Really?
Yeah. And John Stamos has done pro gigs as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
But I can't. I thought I'd remember them when I did the list. Can you? Your phone. Oh,
He wasn't in Steely Dan for a bit.
No, it was John Stamos play with.
You'll figure it out later.
Yeah. Anyway, John Stamos. I'll put it on a thing here because this is rubbish now. So I put you at number 2.
Fine, thank you very much.
Right, because I have respect.
Yeah.
Just what I put you one above Jamie Oliver. See, he's happy. This is how you make people happy. Yes.
He plays British drum company drums as well.
Does he?
Bought
You got
some
him
of our
signed
stuff.
up?
Yeah.
Bloody, I didn't realise he was a fellow in Dorsey.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have cracked that joke then. About Jamie Oliver. What's he like on the drums?
Well, the music on his show is all him. It's the stuff that he's recorded himself. So all the incidental music, it's him playing. So, but I don't know when I last watched his show, so I wouldn't be able to vouch for it personally.
If you're American, I have stuck. That's why I put John Stamos in Body Buzz. That's only for you Americans. But if you're American, Jamie Oliver is like this TV cook who he basically saved school dinners.
He did. Yeah.
So we all love him for that.
Yeah.
And he got an OBE or something.
Yeah, turkey twizzlers, didn't he? He doesn't like turkey twizzlers.
Didn't like them. Now, number 1, so I can segue to the next part of the interview. I've got Phil Collins.
Oh, right,
who trumps them all, doesn't it?
Of course, yeah.
You know, from Buster fame and...
and he was Oliver, wasn't he? He was the Alpha Dodger, and then he was in that Calamity the Cow movie. Did children's film workshops.
He did, yeah. And I've watched a couple of those as well, and he's very good. I think, and also he was cut out of A Hard Day's Night, wasn't he?
That's right, yeah. But his mum was a theatrical agent. Yeah. So he had that, the way people get gigs in the theatre.
Yeah.
often
from the mums.
One way through, yeah.
It's interesting because Mitch Mitchell was the same.
Was he?
And he had his own TV show and was known on the TV. Mitch Mitchell was.
Really?
Yeah.